Get in there before I turn you both into ferns!
This sage is just so aggressive. What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and we're gonna start a run in Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy today. A game that I started a long time ago, back on the PS2, which I am emulating for this run. And I never finished that game. I got stuck and just never finished it. So, let's see if we can correct that today with a brand new game.
I have spent my life searching for
I don't know how to get
answers
the emulator
that my
notifications to not show
and my
up. Hopefully that'll be the only
fathers
time it does.
failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Oh, green stuff. To tell me what to do.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Uh-oh.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
I touched it.
I think we're in trouble!
Come on, do something. Oh, that exploded. And that's gonna lead to a very bad bath.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm fine.
He says he's fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
Don't think he's fine.
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, The two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only
Well,
one
that's not
person
good.
who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only
Well, that's
other
not
way
good.
north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
Convenient.
All I need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
She doesn't care.
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two
Oh, that was
stashed
weird.
away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
This sage is just so aggressive. Okay, here we are.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Okay. The graphics are a little blocky. I don't know if there's a way to fix that or not.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Ooh. Let's see. I might... Let's save the game, first and foremost. And I'll see what I can do with playing with the graphics a little bit. So don't go nowhere. Alright, we're back. I think this looks a little bit better. As far as I can tell. We'll find out. Yeah, it looks a little bit less weird here, to me. We're punching chests and opening stuff up. Hold on, I do want to check something. Ah, I can't do it. Okay, we can't change the... Can't change the, The controls are... The camera's inverted.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that memory card thing pops up. Alright. Let's try this one more time. I think I got it looking the way I want it to look. Sorry this is taking me a while to figure everything out. See if we can find something interesting on this beach. Like, I want the game to look good, but I don't want it to look like, you know, I don't want to run this thing, you know, with like 10 times its original, you know, quality. Alright, there was nothing on the beach. Let's quit wasting time and go.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
And now I'm busting the crates where they're hiding. Hold on. We left the big baddie. Is that another one? There we go. I've actually played all of the Jak and Daxter games. I don't really remember. Very much of them. Luckily, I also managed to figure out how to turn off that emulation notice.
I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
I mean, this isn't going to be perfect because it is an emulation, but I'm fine with that.
Contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Now they'll come to me. Without me having to do anything. Hold on.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Okay, I think that's just the beginning. What was that? Oh, okay, the Blue Eco comes back. Nothing hidden over here. No, Jak would have been a cool character to have in Smash Brothers, you know? They probably wouldn't have wanted to put his first incarnation in since he's much more known at, for, you know, spoiler! After this game, he talks a lot. He does not remain the silent protagonist beyond the first game. I think that was actually a well-received call, though.
It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
Okay. I guess that means I should come over here to this Blue Eco fountain.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Full power! Don't fall into the water, Jak.
Good work. The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Crap. Going for a swim. Where to now? Come on.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Okay, I guess those don't do anything.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Alright, we have all of the precursor stuff. We got another orb. I like these little victory poses they do. Very much Mario, Banjo-Kazooie-esque. Where are we going? Back to the gate, it looks like.